Hi, Chris. Thank you for your comment. You asked us, is 100% bond still available on second-hand property? I assume the question is about an existing property that you own and you're wanting to top up that existing facility by refinancing it, but up to 100% of the market value of the property. To answer your question, yes, it is possible. You are able to refinance your existing home loan facility up to 100% of the market value, even though it's a secondary further loan that you are taking out. The banks will consider the full market valuation in that instance. If you are purchasing property for the second time and you're keeping your existing property, however, you require 100% home loan for the secondary purchase, we are in that instance able to apply for a full 100% home loan. We would not be able to secure the costs though as a first time buyer. However, we can still approach the banks that we work with for the full 100% purchase price, even if you are a second time buyer or buying a secondary property. The only instance where the banks may request a deposit is if you'll be using the property for rental purposes, investment property purchase. However, there are some banks that will actually just secure the full 100% for your secondary purchase. So, or be willing to approve you 100% on your secondary investment property purchase. The key thing here is to appoint a bond originator to assist with this application and motivation process. Hi, Mohammed. Thank you so much for your comment. You asked us a question about how are bond originators compensated, or who pays bond originators for their services. Our services are absolutely free to you as the client, and the bank subsidizes our fees on your behalf. So the banks that we work through are willing to pay us a fee to assist you in securing your home loan. It is in no way a cost to you, and it's a free service for you to benefit from fully. Hi Lee, thank you so much for your comment. You requested to know about whether a single mom can apply for a home loan if you are self-employed. To answer your question, yes, absolutely. As a single mom being self-employed, you are definitely able to apply for a home loan in your own capacity or in your business name. You can decide which would be best optimal. If you are going to be using the property for your primary residence, it is ideally best to apply for the property purchase in your personal capacity, even though you are self-employed. The reason for this is there is a very substantial tax benefit in terms of capital gains tax when you do decide to sell that property in the future, and it needs to be in your personal name in order to qualify for that rebate. But to answer your question, yes, you are absolutely able to apply if you're a self-employed single mom. We are able to assist you, and you can contact me on the details provided on the bio to assist you with which documents are required in this instance. Hi, Fundi. Thank you so much for your comment. You requested to know about if you purchasing property in cash, meaning you don't require any home loan, will it still be able to be registered in one of the spouse's names? In this instance, you are still needing to register a PTY in order for just one of the spouses to be registered as the cash purchaser and registered owner of the property, because the laws and rules that govern a community of property marriages, while you are married, any debts or any assets acquired in the matrimonial community of property union becomes jointly and severably liable. So you jointly own those assets. So if you would prefer to ring fence and only have yourself own the property as one of the spouses married in community of property, it is in your best interest to then register a PTY in your name alone, in the spouse that will be purchasing and registering the property in their names, and then proceed in that manner. Hi Queen, thank you so much for your comment. You asked about if I only assist people in Cape Town. to answer your question, no, actually, I assist clients all over South Africa. And if you are a South African citizen or a foreigner abroad or working from abroad and wanting to purchase property in South Africa, I am able to assist. As long as the property that you are purchasing and needing finance on is situated within South African borders, I'm able to assist you wherever you are located. Hi, Petra. Thank you so much for your comment. Your question is, if you've already registered a company, can you still register a different secondary entity in order to proceed with a new property purchase without your spouse that you are married to in community of property? Yes, to answer your question, you are able to register 100 entities. You don't have to only have one entity specifically. You can register more than one. You are not limited to that. As long as it's a non-trading entity that you, as the spouse within the marriage of the community of property marriage, wishes to proceed with, only you are the registered director thereof, and then you can proceed with a secondary entity purchase.